Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Saving Planet Earth. I'm filming my old trampoline. It's a small trampoline, maybe 1 meter in diameter, diagonally. So it's from the 90s, maybe 1996. So I've used it, maybe not all the time, and then maybe one summer or 2 summers it has been outside down at a dock, put in during winter, but been in the sun one whole summer. That is adding on to the decomposing, is that a right word for the materials, with the salty air and a lot of sunshine. So the plastic has started to deteriorate. Also on the other side there are marks and holes from seagulls who has used their beaks making small holes. And then these legs are covered with a kind of metal. I say the word galvanized, but I know that galvanized is a word that is a bit complicated. It's the metal of the legs are covered with another type of metal, and they have started rusting, both the legs in themselves and that cover. I guess it's artificial rubber on the feet. I wish that was natural rubber. I do not know enough about natural rubber, how you can recycle it, for instance. The metal in the springs are starting to rust. This textile to jump on is an artificial textile. I must admit it has been very solid. It looks almost new, and that's impressive. It has been in the sunshine, it has been jumped on, it has had salt water on when children have been swimming and jumped on it. But we see the plastic around there have started deteriorating. I'll turn it around. Oh, here we see the holes, and also holes. This is typical. You see the shape of the beak, because I've seen seagulls picking on it with their beaks. You can almost feel it when you touch the plastic. This is easy to destroy now. That's not good. So I wish that this trampoline were made of materials that could either be recycled, and then I'm not talking about plastic recycling, because that's just to postpone the problem. Microplastics, we will never get rid of them. I must admit that middle part is very solid, but ideally it should be made of a material that can rot, like cotton, solid cotton fabric. Yes, and all the metal made of a kind of metal that could be recycled. So, what can we say? It's important. Here are the springs. They have started to rust a little bit. So, all things that are produced will somehow end up on a trash place. What's the name for the place where you collect trash? Or being burnt. It's so nice when it's in the shop, when it's used, when it's at home, but then one day will come when this needs to be thrown away, and that will be a problem. What to do with it then? So it's so important to have the right materials for everything that is produced.